This 26 Sports high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
And welcome back to Cadillac High School. Jay Simon alongside Kevin Gregory. Boys Big North basketball action presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated, High Point Cadillac GMC, Trend Designers, Dynamic Physical Therapy, and Pack Mail. And of course, Pizza Plus providing the sustenance that keeps the hardest working crew in television going. Got a Mark View sighting. He's wearing a red shirt, Kevin.
America. I can now be part of the hardest working crew officially since I have indulged in the Pizza Plus. You're still holding out, Jay? Come over to the dark side, son. That stuff's good, yo.
But there wasn't anything left after you ate those slices.
Now I'm on the other end of that.
I can't believe there were 2 slices left when you got here. There was nothing left.
Dakota Pike has a picture that proves otherwise.
Yeah. And there's a quick steal by the Wildcats as we get this third quarter underway. And there's a takeaway by Baker. Man, quick hands. Brooks the other way. He'll hand it off to Daddy and let him reset.
Well, he just saved a momentum turn right out of the third quarter. It's exactly what Alpena wanted to do. Ethan able to turn the tide on that one.
Cooper Benson back to Baker. Wildcats still in that 2-3. Quinn Crago. Nice look down low for McTaggart, who blows the bunny.
Again, phenomenal look. It's the way you draw it up. Sometimes, you know, you live with the missed shot with a good execution. And, I mean, that's a shot McTaggart makes, 25 times out of 26.
Wildcats. This is Isaac Jor, the sophomore.
Look at that defense.
With an unenviable task of trying to find somebody against the defensive Baker. And then the pass from Tucker trying to get it to Nick Skiba will go out of bounds, and it will be Viking basketball.
Good to see Skiba check back in the game here in the third quarter, so want to make sure we keep an eye on that. Looked like a lower ankle injury, leg injury, so we're hoping he's okay and able to move well. Doesn't
look to be any hitch in his giddy-up at the moment. Inside 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter, just underway. Barczewski, Crago. This time Tucker backs off Barczewski to protect against the McTaggart pass. Baker. Benson swings it around to Barczewski. Skip pass. Baker, baseline drive, and dribbles it off the foot of Skiba.
It's good hands by Skiba. I think he got a hand on it on the John Emmington reach around there. Give Baker a tiny taste of what he does to others.
Speaking of John Emmington, if we get a chance to get a shot of the Cadillac coaching staff, I think that's important at some point.
They are dapper.
Something has to be mentioned there as the tapped ball will go out of bounds and remain Viking possession. McTaggart will trigger. Crago quickly up and over the D, lays it up and in. Short jumper from Quinn Crago. He's got 10, and it's a 19-10 Viking lead. 6:15 to go here in the third quarter.
He's got a very soft jump shot for a big man.
DeRocher trying to hand it off to Skiba. Skiba didn't see it. Benson with the pickup against Tucker. Tucker with solid defense, but it ends up in the hands of Quinn Crago. Tucker did exactly what he wanted to do, and it was just unfortunate that his mates didn't keep Quinn Crago from being in good position behind him. And there's another miscommunication as Tucker wanted to give it to Jor. Jor was cutting back door, and it's another Wildcat turnover. You can just see the Viking staff there in the upper part of your screen. They're all wearing pastels, Kevin.
Hey, it's springtime, man. It's springtime. It was 45 degrees this weekend.
They are dapper looking, no doubt about that.
Pastels and ties.
Baker, Barczewski, down low for Vinny Genema. Back to Genema on the baseline. An 11-point lead, the biggest of the game for the Vikings. Crago spins away from the defense, baseline, and somehow gets that to go.
Well, he's gotten a couple of shots off today that you just wonder how a dude that size is able to keep control of his body and put it up.
Well, I don't think there are awards for prettiness when it comes to shots, but Quinn's not going to win one.
No.
But he does get it done. 5 minutes to go in the third as that three from Skiba rattles in and out. Barczewski surveying Genema. Touch pass for Crago, attacks and lays it up and in. Great look from Genema. And Crago has all 8 points for the Vikings in this quarter, and Coach John Pintar wants a timeout.
Look at the big man with the nice drive, keeping it off the floor, up and under. He moved it a little bit away from the defensive hands. It's a nice athletic move by Quinn, showing some versatility tonight.
15-point Viking lead. The 17-10 halftime lead was right in the neighborhood of what the first quarter lead was the first time these two teams met. Vikings led 18-8 and 40-17 at the half. So the scoring, whether the Wildcat defense or the Viking shooting, either better or poorer, depending coming into this one. Third quarter was pretty evenly matched last time, as the Vikings, no doubt with a 23-point lead, went to their bench early in the third. But here it was just 7 at the half, but an 8-0 run by Quinn Crago, quite literally, has put the Vikings up by 15.
Well, it's a game of runs, basketball is. You know, you come out that third quarter, 7-point game. You know, who goes on the first run? If Alpena comes out and puts together a 6, 7-point run, you know, now we're tied up, maybe ahead by a couple. Cadillac able to make the first move. Now you have a big hole to dig out of. You know, you haven't been scoring particularly well today, and you're down 15. Can't not be done, but definitely got to start taking care of the ball if you're Alpena. A lot of unforced turnovers here in the third quarter.
Out of the timeout, Skiba looking down low. Genema picks it off. Quickly up ahead for Barczewski, who loses the handle, and DeCare will come up with it. DeRocher gives it to DeCare. Tucker down low for Jor. Gives it back to DeRocher. Wildcats doing a lot of driving and kicking. Vikings getting out on the shooters. DeCare attacking the rim. Won't go, and Genema taps it. Benson out to Baker. And he'll reset against DeCare. Picks up his dribble. Barczewski will let him reset. Crago puts it on the floor. Kick out for Benson. 3-ball on the way. In and out.
But he's had a couple just halfway down tonight. Can't seem to dial it up.
3:35 to go here in the third, and there's a near steal by Cooper Benson. And now we're going to get a foul on Benson. I think he thought that Skiba, with that foot injury, might need some healing. He was trying to lay hands on him.
Is that what that was?
I think that's what that was.
Just giving him the full body massage.
That's right. Is this where it hurts? Is this where it hurts? Is this where it hurts? 3.5 to go here in the third. Jor working against Baker. Top side, Tucker. Boy, it's just, I feel Jor's panic from here. It's terrible. Because that's exactly how I would feel. They get it to DeCare. Crowd wanted a 5-second call.
That is so hard to play defense like that. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of conditioning. He's clearly in good shape.
DeRocher working against Stradowski. Tucker will take it baseline against Genema. Inside for Skiba. Nice leave, and the lay-in by Nick Skiba. Set up by the Tucker drive.
Well, Tucker's been doing a lot of that tonight. When Alpena's had success, it's generally been going through him. He hit a 3-ball, he hit a little jump shot, he's got a couple of nice dimes.
Brooks, the cross-court pass for Barczewski. Tapped away by Skiba, so the Vikings will retain possession.
I would be finding some ways to get Tucker the ball by Alpena, because a lot of good things are happening when he gets some touches.
2:40 to go here in the third. Brooks between the circles. McTaggart. Genema swings it around for Barczewski. McTaggart will fire for 3 and knock it down.
Uh-oh, the lid might be off. There's
Look
one.
Out.
Sometimes it only takes one.
That's the truth,
it's
isn't it?
It's the finally shot. Finally.
28-12. Biggest lead of the game is a pick by McTaggart. And Tucker's going to pick up the cheapie trying to reach in. .212 to go here in the third. Kevin getting an amusing text during this break.
I could be in the Cadillac coaching pastel tie club.
You could.
Today.
You could. It's a fair point. Brooks to Genema. Skiba went for the steal. Barczewski into Brooks in the corner. Back to Genema. Short jumper, no good. And the rebound, that's going to go off the foot, evidently, of Logan Guthrie. That's tough to see. McTaggart, Genema, the hoop and the harm.
Little and one for Vinny. They're getting some really good looks out of their inbound plays pretty much all game. You know, they run this little set where they set their forwards down on the block and run a guard over to the corner, and that draws a lot of attention, which frees up just a little drop pass to these forwards down there on the block.
Vinny cannot convert. 30-12. Vikings, biggest lead of the game. 1:45 to go as DeRocher dribbles it off his foot. Well, this is obviously a good night for the Vikings right now. But when you look at the Wildcats, they're young, and you can see there's some talent out there for Alpena. They're kind of resetting after having a big, and I mean big, they had some big seniors last year. McTaggart, same spot, boom, in and out. And it takes a little time to get that youth some experience, but they're getting it. Big North play, a couple of freshmen. They'll learn from these battles without question.
Absolutely. You know, sometimes you put freshmen out there against a senior like Ethan Baker, and that's a tough assignment.
DeRocher, trouble finding the rim from underneath. It was a nice high-low look from Rosnowski, but didn't have a lot of room. McTaggart stepping in, Guthrie with the block. And then McTaggart with the hustle, but his pass is picked off. Lucas now coming the other way.
That's a foul. Yeah, you got to call that. Yep, it's a good call right there. That's a great job by Josh Lucas. You know, he's got Barczewski on his hip and just kept him there, protected the ball. And when you ride him like that, 15 feet in a row, it forces the referee to make that call. Checking into the game, Caden Dennis for Cadillac. Doesn't get many looks out there. He's their emotional leader on the bench and their spark plug. So we'll see what kind of energy he brings.
Yeah, who's going to whip the towel around now? Brooks with the steal. And harassed. Tucker can't believe it.
Tucker didn't get him. He got a clean block. That foul's on Josh Lucas. Definitely got him down low. So,
well, there you go.
You're correct,
Dylan,
Tucker. You
you're
did
right.
not foul him.
It was not you. 51 seconds remaining here in the third. Keegan with the good-looking stroke. Second on the way. In and out. DeRuyter with the rebound. DeRocher, excuse me. 45 seconds remaining here in the third. 31-12 Vikings. DeRocher, spin move. Can't finish. Gets it back. Put back won't go. McTaggart comes up with it. Genema, baseline jumper short. McTaggart chases the rebound down. Vikings will reset. 25 seconds. Coach Benzenberg calling out the play with 13 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Genema. Dennis inside for Daniel, and we'll get the foul. Gavin Daniels draws the contact.
Good pass by Caden Dennis. Took his time, didn't get rattled with a couple seconds left on the clock. Good poise shown by Cadillac on that one.
Daniels back irons the free throw, first one. Hey, want to let you know we got some replays if you're not getting enough basketball action. We'll have Petoskey at Cadillac at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Replay from the February 19th contest, Petoskey and Cadillac. Tomorrow night at 10. Then Wednesday night at 10, we'll have Manistee at Cadillac. As with 5 seconds left, Tucker's third attempt at a buzzer-beating bucket will not go. And that'll do it for 3/4 of action here at Cadillac. 8 minutes remaining as the Vikings with a 20-point lead, 32-12 over Alpena. We'll be back, fourth quarter coming up in a moment.